Hello everyone and welcome to greenpotionstudios. My name is Frozenface.
I'm Baseborn.
And we are once again playing Dark Souls 3 PvP. This is my build, that
He's
guy.
so pretty. Nice hollowing.
Yeah, I actually think it enhances his look.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
For at least for what
He's
I was...
a young man.
Yeah, yep.
All right.
Looks
Yeah,
it.
with his big gray beard. And...
I was kind of going for, I wasn't even thinking like white hair as old. I was just thinking blue and white.
Like the Witcher guy, you know,
yeah, kind of like.
Yeah. So anyway.
Yeah.
Stats.
This is my mage build. Pretty basic stats. A lot of the things I leave the same. Endurance I have 5 points lower than I normally do. Moonlight Greatsword, Crystal Longsword. That's just. I don't even really need that on since I primarily use the Farron Flash Sword as my, like, quick striking weapon, but...
Just in case.
Yeah, just in case.
It's good to have a backup and it doesn't put you over 70.
Yeah. But yeah, all sorcery rings.
Doesn't have the Elder Dragon ring yet. It's literally because this character has come up to this point in the game and stopped because we're
this character has done everything except kill Aldrich and go into the Duke's Archives because in order to get inside of the Duke's Archives, you need to kill Aldrich.
Should I be summoning? I mean, I'm gonna get invaded.
I have embers, so it doesn't matter.
I'll summon a purple and see what happens.
But it's very possible we'll get ganked. We did do some practice matches with this earlier, and
didn't turn out too
well. This build, I don't know. It's like it can be really good and it does decent damage, but it can also be bad. My physical defense, I don't have the points to really bring it up. And that was kind of like what I was talking about in the last episode. I feel like I would need at least 10, maybe 15 more levels to really get a solid mage build. But if I want to stay at the 120 meta, that's, I guess, what's going to happen.
There is a 150 meta, and I do plan on having a 150 mage at some point. Yeah, there's people who are playing
because I did that in Dark Souls too. 150 was the meta, but I brought my main build up to 200, and I found plenty of matches.
People, yeah, there's still people playing at higher levels. It's just the higher you go, the less likely you're going to run it. God,
of course.
The less likely you're going to run into people, and there's a lot of people who like 150 and have been talking about how they prefer playing at 150. It does allow some hybrid builds to get a little ridiculous, specifically the dex builds that are already ridiculous, let's face it. So really, it evens the playing field for the strength builds and the mages more than anything, because you need such a high stat investment to get anything real out of them. I mean, even you're at 120 and look at all your flat defenses at 134. Yeah. I was able to get mine up to 180. You know, relatively easily.
Because I have to use the really light armor. I'm using the cell swords.
Yeah, you have to use light armor. You don't have a lot of strength. Strength adds a lot of defense, or maybe it's just adds what every stat adds, but still.
It's good that you're not waving directly at him. It completes the blind look I'm going for.
Yeah. Should I play unlocked?
Just start swinging. Ooh, okay. Oh, I hate that friggin' whip. Like, what was that?
Excuse, you heard me tapping?
Yeah.
What was that? I'm a little confused.
Just R1 spam until death?
The first one, I tried to tank it, and when I realized I couldn't, I just started trying to roll away. And no.
But it didn't work.
No. It could have been a fluke. It could have just been me making a critical error in trying to tank the first hit. I'm used to playing these strength builds that just plow through everything, and you are using a great sword.
You know, this is it's not only a great sword build, it's a magic build. So like you have to avoid that. Damage.
Yeah. But it was, you know, just coming off a smo, so it is what it is. I just wait up here. It just fails so many times, and these aren't disappearing. Is that because
I haven't defeated the area, so you can summon more.
Like more.
One of the reasons I've left it.
Stupid.
Yeah.
That's so dumb. Like, don't they realize people want to have fight clubs, you know, at the meta levels, not, you know...
Okay, FromSoft, here's my suggestion. Put Bonfire ascetics back in the game so you can revive bosses, but make it so that when they die again, they don't drop a boss soul. Why not? That way, you could go back into the area and you could do all the PvP, but you could still get all the items that are unlockable. Like, because right now, this build... Like, I can't go into the Duke's Archives, and there is a bunch of equipment in there that I would... Like, you'll notice that I'm using the Crystal Sage's Staff, which you get in the Duke's Archives, but I only traded it over from one of my other builds. Same with the Moonlight Greatsword, because I had used... I'd used the soul to get the... Ooh.
Wow, the spacing on that...
I had ended up using the soul to get the White Dragon Breath. I believe it's the soul of Osirios. And, yeah.
He rolled through all of those.
Just rolled through all of it.
Wow.
Oh, I saw that coming.
And that was it. That was it. The first poke was it. After that, there was no getting away. Man, it actually makes me miss poise a little.
Yeah.
As little as it seems to do, there are those moments where it definitely does something, and there are those other moments where you're like, oh,
why didn't my poise do anything?
I would have been grateful for that, but I don't expect to win any of these matches. None of them. You
didn't ember. Now you can't.
Yeah, maybe it'll fail. now I'm banking on it. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Yeah, it can't ember once you've already started summoning someone.
Unfortunately.
Might fail.
I'm thinking it's gonna fail. Nope. Son of a bitch.
Of course.
Yeah.
Because we were like, well, it probably is going to fail, so whatever.
It's alright, I was going to lose anyway. I don't expect much. The mages have just been... And this is a well set up mage, I would say. I mean, there's a few things you could still do to really min-max it, but for the most part, this is pretty well set up, and still...
The turnaround on that. I can see why people recommend that sword. Awesome. Oh, yeah, you were gonna try and poise through the attack.
No, I wasn't. I thought
really?
he would get staggered, and he didn't. So, note to self, Moonlight Greatsword doesn't stagger for shit.
No.
I really thought that...
being a greatsword and having such a high attack rating...
I figured I'd get one more hit off of him and then be able to roll away, and he'd probably have, like, a sliver. Or he'd die, hopefully, but... Son of a bitch. And I pulled out a nice trick there, too. Oh, well.
I don't know. I think Mage builds definitely still need some work.
They did patch all the FP costs. Well, not all of them, but a lot of them.
Yeah.
And it is a little better in that regard, but it doesn't really.
But I can't get my defense or anything.
It doesn't help.
They're right next to you.
It doesn't help you in fights like this.
Yeah, I can't get my defense like up to a suitable level on this build without sacrificing all my damage. It's kind of a shame.
There we go. Got stagger that time. Oh, sure. Not quite fast enough.
No. That dark sword.
Is the most unimpressive thing in the game.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah, I wouldn't say that, but it's up there on the list. It's in like the top 5.
Yeah, when I see someone using a dark sword, I accept the fact that I can lose, but I also accept that 95% of those people are going to be R1 spamming, and it's just it's a shame.
And really, with this build, it's
like an R1 spam, like
it's not good for that. All right, Ember restored.
All right, you can win this one, right? Right?
Let's see.
Have confidence in yourself.
I'm confident in myself. I'm not confident in the character. Like, really. I mean, for 625 AR, I mean, Smo's hammer.
Yeah, I know.
Doesn't
498.
have
498.
Yeah.
I saw.
Yeah. And people's magic defense is typically very low.
Oh, this guy won't be.
Now this guy's gonna be a tougher one. Oh, sorry, dude. I guess we're starting. All right. Oh, really? His does that much more damage? And it's over.
I think he might be better at using this build than you. No words? No words? Do you want to call your turn there?
No, I want one more. He was better. He had the better magic defense. So, I mean, he out-traded me. He probably has been playing... This is my first time using the Moonlight Greatsword, other than the few practice matches. So, he's probably been doing it. Like I said, I don't expect to win.
Well, the Moonlight Greatsword has been one of my main weapons throughout all 3 of the Dark Souls games.
I think I just
summoned someone we've already fought.
And I think it was the one that did the R1 Dark Sword. All right, well, cool, whatever. That's... I've honestly stood the best chance of beating them so far. So, I'll take it.
Come on, you can win. You can win one match. I believe in you. You're trying to trade with that dark sword, and it's never going to work out well, no matter what weapon you're using.
It's not even really trying to trade. I'm just trying to hit him.
What the hell was that?
Really?
He was like 10 feet away from you, from where your sword...
It wasn't even angled at me. It was angled, like, this way to me. It was...
All right, Dark Souls.
Yeah. Good luck.
Well, it's my build. I'm hoping
Yeah,
do...
you made this build, so you should do significantly better than me. So this is going to be the true test of whether or not this is worth a shit or not, because
I did do several matches, like long sessions, where I won a majority of them. It's just today seems to be bad news. All right, sure. Let's fight you. Okay.
I definitely see why people are... I mean, your build's incomplete. Let's start there. So you could be doing more damage, and you could be...
Yeah.
You could be better at this point, but you don't have the rings for it yet, and you don't have the spells for it yet. So we are fighting at a slight handicap. But all things considered, I don't feel like I might have won one or two of those matches where it came really close, and they had, you know, a little bit left, but not much more than that. And he just sidestepped that like nothing. That was a weird trade. He's glitching around. That actually might play off to your advantage slightly.
Or screwing me over a lot.
Well, no, you haven't. He only did a little bit of damage to you so far. I don't like this one. You like that spell? I don't like that spell. I like the Crystal Hail more.
It's about... You can't use it locked on, and it's something I haven't really demonstrated. You have to, like, angle them into it.
Well,
and, of course...
Yeah, I don't know why you're trying to do that now. That wasn't set up
I can't even
properly
tell
at all.
what this guy's doing. I can't even, like, do anything.
Hit him with a Soul Spear or something. That was strangely low damage. Do it again.
I couldn't, like...
I think you should have just stuck to the spell casts. I think you would have gotten him. Because he couldn't get the timing down, because it was probably glitchy as fuck on his end, too.
I guess.
Just my opinion, honestly. But still, I feel like Magic is at a disadvantage at the end of the day. What really annoys me, though, is there's not really anything to shorten spellcast time. That I've seen. There's the one ring.
The Sage
There's
ring.
the one ring, and it gets you at best 0.4 seconds less, which, yeah, that could be good in some situation, but like really, there needs to be more stackable items. Like, why aren't there any item effects from armor? There seems to only be the one thing, the magic hood. You should put that on. Do you have it?
Which one?
The Ulasil mask thing. Go down. You don't have it. How do you not have that?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
It increases the thing that just goes around your head like that.
The Dust Crown ring?
Yes.
Oh yeah, because
it increases your magic damage, but at the cost of your magic defense. So it drops 30% off your absorption. So you actually have a negative absorption on virtually every build. But it's supposed to be a really big boost, and I would imagine that plus the Elder Ring would make at least the damage when you did hit worth something. Now look at how... That's not Crystal Soul Mass, so I mean that would do more, but I mean that all 5 of those hit him. And it was 80 damage. And I can't imagine Crystal being that much more. I imagine it's only going to go up to like 150 to 200. Unless they're very specifically saying that was a good hit. That was really good. That was...
I actually...
If you land that...
I absolutely forgot my winning streak was when I was two-handing the sword.
So not even using your spells.
Yeah, pretty much.
No?
Alright.
Then,
Alright, gotta remember to two-hand the sword.
Then get rid of all of your attunement. And then put it all into Endurance and Vigor and just two-hand the Moonlight Greatsword.
That's actually not a terrible idea.
Honestly, I don't think it is.
Until spells are truly balanced.
They're not yet. But I think they will be. I have confidence that they're going to balance the game out much better. I mean, they've already started to do some things that were definite improvements, but...
Alright, this is annoying.
His name is
I saw it after I...
His name is as use an Ashen.
I saw it after, and I was just like, oh, this could go bad. At least I'm not getting invaded.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised.
If I went just beyond those stairs, I'd be invaded a lot.
Yeah,
but
maybe there's a lower rate of invasion if you don't go past this point.
It's very possible.
Do we have an AFK? Nope, he's moving. He's just making sure, you know, he has that S-Dock equipped. Oh, this is going to be fun. Well, switch to your shield. Oh. Thrall Axe? What is he doing?
Are you coming?
Coming down here, man? Like, we're not gonna go up there after, like, clearly we're here to fight in this big room. Oh, hey, we got this one. Yeah, I mean, if he's gonna do that, just... I should
700 damage.
I should have expected no less from someone named S-Doc.
Wow.
Quite honestly.
Go ahead, heal. I can do this all day. What was that, 3 of a possible 7?
He's getting staggered. He has an Iron Flesh. If you Iron Flesh, you can get away with it. Hey, go ahead. No, heal. Letting you.
I think he's out.
Yeah, that's why he switched to case as S-Stock. You got your knives?
Oh, no, I forgot to put him on here.
It's okay.
Why did I expect different behavior from someone named S-Stock? Well, I'm doing better than you did.
Yeah?
Two-handing is definitely the better move set for this sword.
I didn't really use a two-hand.
Yeah, especially
now that I'm seeing you use it.
That the skill is just like 700 damage.
It does seem to be the better way.
And
of
that's
going.
not,
I was trying to use it as a mage.
Yeah,
Which clearly that's the bad move.
That's the mistake. I guess
that was my mistake. Was trying to actually be a mage. And you have to be this fake mage, like. Meh. What is that? Artorias setup?
Yep.
Yeah. And it looks like he's also got the sword.
I'm disappointed at how many people who are using Artorias' sword right-handed.
Because there's no difference now. Oh, we got through it.
Wow! Wow!
I didn't think he would get through that.
Neither did I.
So note to self. I mean, apparently once that's started, you can't be stopped. I would assume.
I guess
that was a fully charged R2.
Yeah.
And you didn't even get counter on it.
Well, no, it was an L2, just the skill. But
yeah. Sorry. You're right. But still.
Yeah, still.
That should be more. Like, right? Shouldn't that be more?
I haven't really gotten enough fully charged R2s off to really know
which one's better. Sure, why not?
Okay. We got maybe 2 matches left. I want them to be wins.
We'll see. You're playing, so it's a much higher chance of it. I kind of wanted to use it now two-handed. I really didn't. I kind of like forgot.
Just to two-handed.
Just that was an option.
Yeah.
I really wanted to be a mage. Can I just say I really wanted to use magic and see it do like, something. Yeah. And it's only a small handful of matches, so I'm not gonna like make a real big opinion because you still. Like I said, you get the Elder Dragon Ring and all that stuff, and you could potentially min-max and get a little more out of it. But it's looking negative. It's looking bad, and with every complaint I've read online about it feels a little bit of a confirmation. I mean, let me know in the comments if you've been able to get really good use of 2 damage? Hyper armored through it, I guess, maybe? Damn.
I'm surprised that didn't hit.
I'm a little surprised too. Go for a backstab when he does that shit. That's what people do to me. And they get it every fucking time. Apparently,
I actually hit the wrong button. I just wanted to do a quick R2. Like that. That would have been a good move.
Yeah, every time I try a lunging attack with the greatsword, I get backstabbed. Like, every fucking time. It's really annoying. It's completely 100% open to it. In fact, it's to the point where I should wear the ring that lowers the backstab damage, because it's like a guarantee they're going to do it.
All right, well, it was a close match at least.
Yeah, it was a close match, and you're going to do one more, right?
Yeah, I'll do one more.
All right, we'll see what happens. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, this is definitely one of those builds you can't just play for 10 or 12 minutes and know if you're going to like or hate it.
No, and that's why I'm saying I'm... Some things I can tell right away, but...
Yeah.
I don't know. This has potential to do more, and... just bringing it past Aldrich ruins your whole Fight Club opportunity. Or you have to new game.
And not to mention, Aldrich is really strong against magic damage, so that's going to be a difficult boss fight for me.
You want to summon me for it? I've been trying to kill all the bosses solo on this character. Trying to keep it that way. What about the questline stuff? Not worried about it?
Only certain quest lines, and the ones that I wanted to do, I've already pretty much completed.
All right.
Like, once I get to the end of the game, this will get the Lord of Hollows ending. I did the whole Uria quest line. But the last step is to defeat the Soul of Cinder, which I wasn't really planning on doing for a little while on this character, but who knows, maybe I will.
This one would probably be one that's actually worth bringing to New Game Plus first.
Yeah.
Just because it really could benefit from, like, +2 rings and whatnot.
Wow, I used a backstep effectively.
It's hard.
It's rare.
It does happen. Oh, you probably could have punished him. Oh well. Oop.
Didn't know he was gonna do a leap. Could have been bad. Oh, I didn't know I was out of stamina.
Uh-oh. Really?
Wow.
Really?
Okay.
I would have expected that to hit. That was really close.
Okay.
But then you weren't using a dark sword, so...
Yeah.
You know.
So you gotta expect,
Yeah, the range is...
Anyways, guys, this build will make an appearance later after I've done some tweaking and gotten it probably up to New Game Plus at this point, so I can get the Crystal Scroll and all that. It won't be the last of you see of that guy. I'm so good at names, aren't I?
You really are. It's amazing.
But thank you so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. If you want to see us play more Dark Souls 3 PvP and tons of other stuff, hit that subscribe button. But until the next video,
bye-bye.